Right to the air. Here's Stafford. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down. Here's Stafford. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. And that throw there going to put him over 4,000 yards passing now for the season, maybe strengthening his MVP consideration.
And you figure with still a handful of games left to play, 5,000 yards is not totally out of the realm of possibility. The way he is playing, I think he's going to get there.
On first down, it's Stafford. He gets this to Davante Adams. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. On first and 10, Stafford. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. The Giants at 7-5 now in the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Stafford's throw taken in by Adams. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. First down, Stafford here. Here's back-to-back catches for Davante Adams. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
Barkley diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. Looking sharp on that first stride. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Ready? 19 right. Buffalo 18.
On first down, Willis. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
60 Warriors 17. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. No check. No check.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's Willis. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick, and the Giants are going to take possession of the football. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Darren Waller hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen. They need for it to happen now.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
There's a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
On 2nd and 7, Willis. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Check contact. 19 right. Buffalo 18. Trap 60. Come 19. 60 Maverick. Warriors 17.
Willis back to the air on 2nd and 10. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Max Crosby, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. 5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. Here's Willis, 3rd and long. Under pressure, they got him again. Jordan Davis in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. On 4th down, on his Logan Cook to punt. But he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll only get this back to the 15-yard line. So that decision's going to cost him 5 yards. A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. The Giants' offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Here's Stafford. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Stafford. And a pass complete to Waller on the out route. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. They snap it to Stafford. On the out route, this is Adams with a catch. He's got room at the 30. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Giants! So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word, if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that, because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now. Start your comeback, but you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
18-11.
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Let's go. 13, 5 years. Right there, right. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. On the ball.
After the penalty, it's Henry. And not much there at all, as he'll get this only up to about the 11.
Had to pass, check pass.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. D'Angelo Malone in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. And Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And it's fielded at the 34. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Completion here to Claypool. And some room to work. A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way, oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
32.
Stafford. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Make that now 3 first-half touchdown passes for Matthew Stafford. And the Giants continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
19. Hurt. 19 right.
Here's Willis on 3rd and long. And this is caught by Watkins. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Willis, 4th down here. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
ball. Come on. Set. Warriors 17. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Hey, smash Bronco.
Willis looking to throw on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Willis is going to throw once more. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, it looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
No check, no check. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
On 3rd down, it's Willis. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 13-yard line. Running from the gun with Henry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Henry. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. He dumps it off for Henry. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Stafford now to throw. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Second and 10, Stafford again. He finds Corey Davis. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Stafford. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Stafford looks to throw again. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On 1st and 10, Stafford. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. fourth touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford. And the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Ready, set. Drop 50, drop 50. Come 19, come 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go, Reed, go.
Last play of the half. Here's Willis. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. Takes it at the 7. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
60 Bobcats, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Good.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Willis looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Down his man, Robbie Anderson. A big play there for Philly. 45 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Willis looking to throw it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Landon Collins. And the Giants are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
2nd down, McKinnon. He was trying to turn the corner, but he will go nowhere. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 15.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. First and 10, Willis. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is taken in at the 5. A big play there for Philly. 41 yards. Now Willis. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Eagles are able to claw one back. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And they're able to get this one across the 35. On first down, Stafford here. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Stafford. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he will have a Giants first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Stafford on first down. Eluding the pressure right. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Matthew Stafford does it again. 5 touchdown passes. And the Giants have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare real life.
He's got a man complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Buffalo 18. Trap 50.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DK Metcalf from 17 yards out. And the Eagles are able to at least get one score back. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They won more. Here comes an onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Meanwhile, Stafford's still there, hauled in by Claypool. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Stafford. Claypool with another catch. And he's going to get this down near the 25. From the 25 on 2nd down, Stafford. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the
touchdown. Kyle Pitts with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Giants are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the score.
Willis throws another interception, his third of the game. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And the Giants are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Now he'll throw deep left side. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception's really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they just did, and salvage a little bit of pride in this one.
Willis's throw is caught here by Anderson. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. 18 Rattlers.
On 1st down, Willis. It completes it once more to Anderson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now, fourth quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
70 Rangers.
First and 10, it's Willis. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
19 right. Buffalo 18.
Willis will look to pass again here. That'll be caught by Anderson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 34-yard line.
Trap 60.
Now Willis on first and 10. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Come back team. Come back team. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Throwing again on second and 10, it's Willis. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Warriors 70. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Willis wants to pass it again.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. And the Giants are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Stafford's throw taken in by Adams.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now Stafford. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Flush to his right. He will find Davis on the left side, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Again, it's Stafford. And that's complete to Adams.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Stafford. Flushed out right. Looking deep for Adams. And this one is incomplete.
But even with a huge lead, he was looking for more points. Wanted the deep shot downfield. That one goes incomplete. Obviously, he wants to put more points on the board.
To throw again on second down. Stafford. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Eagles will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other.
He's got a man, complete. A big play there for Philly. 59 yards.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Willis looking to throw on first down.
The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Eagles. Derrick Henry with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Eagles get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
From the 36, Stafford. And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss. To the air on first down, here's Willis.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And now here's another interception. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty.
And the Giants are going to have it here just past the 25.
And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
They'll roll him out right. And that's caught inside the 35. Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Now a first down throw. Stafford. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Eagles will take over possession here up at the 44. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback to just throw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is, you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, tell all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Willis will look to throw on first down.
Left side here taken in by Metcalf. Touchdown! DK Metcalf. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Eagles take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Eagles 28.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think they might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before he tried it out here for this series, head coach probably just leaned over to him and was like, listen, we're wearing these color shirts. Throw it to those guys, not the others. Try to make a joke out of it and just let them go out there with a little bit more confidence.
Stafford going to throw it.
Targeting Pitts on the out route, and he's got it complete. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings us 2nd and 2. At their 49-yard line.
Stafford looks to throw again. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Giants.
Kyle Pitts.
51 yards.
And the Giants are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
To the air on first down, here's Willis.
He's going to let it fly. He's got him in, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
On first down, Willis.
He's airing it out for Williams. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
On the NFL scoreboard, they've gone to the 4th in Cincinnati. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And that one pretty well wrapped up. The Bengals growing the lead even further. Sam Darnold, 2 touchdown passes in the W. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
79 Broncos.
Second down throw coming by Willis.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback. But, hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead. But at the same time, got it done. And it'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Throwing here, Stafford. And it'll be intercepted.
Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
First and 10, Willis.
And this is caught by Watkins. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
19 Lions.
Now Willis on first and 10.
And my goodness, another interception.
And the Giants come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the status